check out another floor plan that I have heard so much hype about. What's behind me, there's a room in this home that functions as storage, but also potentially as a tornado shelter just by the structural built around it. We have a primary surprise. It has a primary retreat. We have not seen this before in any of my videos. We have some really cool choices of design in this home. We're gonna get into this. Let's go. This one a little bit blind. Oh my gosh. This really reminds me of the Sage floor plan we looked at before. Oh, that's an incredible foyer opening. Now, one of the main reasons why I wanted to look at this and why I'm going to it blind is there were a few features to this. This one in particular caught my eye when I was told about this. So the way this is designed, it's over this staircase. It's large enough to fit one of the smaller tornado shelter steel cages and could also function as a very nice protection area to take shelter in severe weather, especially tornadoes. Already in the house, when I heard about that, I was like, we gotta take a look at that. And it, it just functions as storage space, enormous storage space, but like very, very cool. But there are some other things about this that I heard about, but I'm not gonna spoil it yet. This is epic ceiling. That is awesome. I love this Nook style window. Yeah, this is a living area. You don't see too many homes have a dedicated small living area right from the get-go. Dedicated living area. This is old school. Nice. And then they have LED lighting up there though. Really cool touch on an old design. Throwback, then you got the new age. Okay, I'm like totally blind now. I don't know anything else about the house besides one other feature that we gotta check out. A wet bar area, secondary prep area. Boom. Not as big as another island that we've seen by this builder, but still a large island. The other feature that we're gonna really focus on is upstairs in the master primary bathroom suite. That's what I really wanna get to. Another monogram, which is the top end appliance for GE. Backsplash is on point. Shiplap in here, incredible. Another like steady office area, but then it has the pantry right here. Build-ins, pantry build-ins, nice, it's huge. Shiplap on the walls. We got engineered hardwood. Ooh, a little nook viewing area to the main area. This is nice. Truly architecturally, stylistically. Still another dining area, a secondary dining area. This is really old school. And you got a covered patio. Not a lot outside, nothing fancy out there, but man, this living area, oh, gas fireplace, small fixture mantelpiece, not very high. You see, yeah, this is very, very old school. You got very small to the point build-ins, very, very precise. Makes a really interesting shape when you look at it. There is a lot of sight lines that go through. Look at this like little curve. Okay. Now I'm really blind going in here. Just a closet. Looking for surprises. We have, I think this is gonna be a full bath. Shiplap on the side, yes. Walk in. Full bath on the first floor is unusual, unless it's connected to a bedroom, and it's not. We have floor tiling, washer and dryer, laundry room, lots of cabinetry. Another bedroom, very small. This builder really likes this style of carpet. It's very spongy and comfortable. Big fan of that. Small-ish closet. We're just checking to see if there's anything too crazy about it. Probably transition upstairs. 3-car garage to the left. sightlines. The height of the ceiling is enormous. It is kind of difficult to clean those windows though. All right. Wide staircase. Grand entryway. Almost gala. Take a photo at me going up the stairs, walking down. Whoa. We gotta check that out first. Huge French door entryway going into the primary. Okay. This is enormous. It's like a living room within the primary. Full wet bar setup in the primary. That is amazing. Okay. This is what I heard that we had to check out, but there's more. Oh my gosh. What? They put the tub in the shower. Wait, why don't more builders do that? You don't have to worry about water on the floor. What? This seems like such an obvious, like, why has nobody been doing this? You can really fill this thing up because you're not worried about like the water getting out. If you have the tub in the main area of the primary bathroom, then it's like, oh no, we got water on the floor. Dang it, Dan, what'd you do? Get water on the floor. And you're just like, water party in here. Man, I would have loved that. Growing up, that'd be amazing. You have the bench seating in there. Even a large walk-in for the toilet. They used a lot of space in here. You have a seat area going in. That's kind of, it's like a changing room. This is like a changing room stuff. This is enormous. What in the world? This is a huge closet. I'm getting a little bit flustered because I'm getting surprised. And I'm not surprised that easily because I've seen so many new construction, but it's starting to make me speechless because I'm not, it's like, why? Of course you would do that. Now also look at the arcing around with a mid piece, like a beauty parlor-esque. I forget the name of it. This is very old school. You don't see, you know, kind of like the mirror setup here, old style prep area you see in those old movies. Fantastic. I love this primary. Even the wallpaper, it just, I mean, the French doors that could be here. Truly a masterpiece. So many doors. Are they all storage? Which one's utility? That's utility. More storage. And another bedroom. I think this is a 5-bedroom. Whoa, double closet? Sorry if I'm being shaky with the camera. I'm just like speed running through this before I lose my train of thought. It's a nice, small, full bath. And we'll get to the pricing, HOA, builder, incentives at the end. We'll break down some more details on this. Okay, this is an adjoining bedroom, bathroom set up on this side. Cool. Oh yeah, we got it. There's another thing that we got to talk about at the end that I think is very notable. So don't pop out yet. All right, let's go back to this primary and let's talk details. Primary. This section that we were looking at from before with the wet bar area, they call this the primary retreat. Now we're still in August Park. This is Spring Hill. This builder is Richmond American Homes, and this layout that we saw that is so incredible is the Harmon. Now, one of the reasons why I was like, you gotta wait till the end of the video. I'm not sure the order that I'm gonna post these videos in, but this builder is offering a lot of incentives, especially in this community. Why this is so incredible is you're gonna get potentially up to $30,000 in closing costs on top of a 4.99% interest rate loan if you go FHA or VA. Conventional is a little bit higher than that, but that combination in this community for Richmond American Homes, phenomenal. The Harmon we saw feature that butler's style pantry, gourmet kitchen, 2-story foyer with the wraparound staircase, basically a tornado room underneath that, not exactly called a tornado room, but from when I talked to them about it, they basically can even come out to say that like a lot of the people in this community use it as that. So basically a tornado room in the home, but not exactly. You'd still need to probably put some metal framing or a box in there. But for a new construction home, for something that's not like an actual dedicated tornado room, that is probably the next best thing. Now, this primary retreat that is behind me, incredible. I just want to walk around for a second. You can see it behind me. I mean, this design choice from the sightlines and elevation alone, but fantastic choice with this tub setup. HOA is going to be $250 quarterly, has a pool, not a lot of other amenities besides the pool house, I believe, and just general maintenance. So for an HOA, that's going to come out to about $83 a month or about $1,000 a year. One of the better layouts we've seen so far. Richmond American Homes has been doing a great job impressing me with their last 2 floor plans we checked out. Spring Hill, Williamson County part of Spring Hill, amazing up and coming area. This home, I believe, is $1,054,000 starting price for the Harmon, especially for this style of upgrades. We saw pretty much the highest level GE appliances downstairs. Yes, they're the highest level in this home. So that oven and setup is like, be like $8,000 if you bought it standalone. And a couple other things, 3-car garage. We didn't see that because downstairs they have their sales room there, but you just have to believe me that there's a 3-car garage down there. And I love this house. This is one of the best new construction homes we've seen. Richmond American Homes has the Sage, we've seen the Harmon, we've seen so many, the Henley, incredible choices. Richmond American Homes offers some of the best incentives right now. If you're not aware, around 2 out of 3 builders are offering incentives, and very, very competitive. I could do a video in and of itself just on the incentives and the different builders. If you want my weekly newsletter where I do break down the top 5 incentives, we do some new construction trivia. I do the top events, free events in the greater Nashville area, features in an article every week. Just reach out. You can leave a comment below, just comment newsletter, and I'll reach out to you and add you to my newsletter. It's free. I do it every week, and there's a lot of bonus content in there. If you're a fan of my content, it'd be a great way for you to stay informed on the up and coming news in the greater Nashville area for new construction in particular, and know about the events. And like I said, that I run a lot of research that goes into what are the best incentives right now for the greater Nashville new construction areas. Top 5 running every week, usually changes every month. But my name is Richard Royer. I'm your buyer's agent in the greater Nashville area. Don't hesitate to reach out if you got any questions. I'll see you in my next video.